We begin with closing arguments in the Kristin Smart murder trial. The jury for Paul Flores, who is accused of killing Smart, heard from both the prosecution and defense today. News Channel's Dave Alley has the latest from the courtroom.
It was a full courtroom Monday at the Monterey County Courthouse. Those in attendance here to listen to closing arguments as this now 12-week-long trial enters its final stages, with both sides getting their final opportunity to convince the jury to vote in favor of their case. Deputy District Attorney Chris Prevail delivered the prosecution's closing argument, beginning by saying Smart was dead, quote, plucked off the face of the earth and never seen again. He added there are no witnesses to the crime, but evidence shows Smart was buried under the deck of the Arroyo Grande house owned by Ruben Flores, Paul's father. Prevail also pointed out witness testimony during the trial indicates Flores obsessed about Smart for months. He frequently used the term hunted in describing Flores' behavior towards Smart, saying he was, quote, guilty of sin multiple times. Prevail also said 4 separate cadaver dogs all alerted to human decomposition in Flores' Cal Poly dorm room during a search of the campus following Smart's disappearance. He also said Flores lied numerous times during police interviews, and he spent a considerable amount of time going over evidence collected at the Flores home, including soil samples from under the deck, which a scientist testified included human blood. Prevail closed by asking the jury to, quote, render a truthful verdict that Paul Flores is guilty of murder. Defense attorney Robert Sanger then began his closing argument saying, quote, the prosecution's case is a bunch of conspiracy theories not backed by facts. He accused Prevail of grasping at straws and trying to bootstrap a case since there is no evidence of a murder. Sanger says the prosecution's case rests in large part with the witness testimony of Jennifer Hudson. She testified Flores admitted to her in the summer of 1996 that he buried Smart under a skateboard ramp. Sanger questioned Hudson's credibility, emphasizing she's been inconsistent with her statements. Sanger later reminded the jury any criminal case defendant is presumed to be innocent unless evidence proves the defendant is guilty beyond a reasonable doubt. He then went on to say Kristin Smart was engaged in, quote, risky behavior during her time at Cal Poly, including the night of her disappearance. He then added there is a, quote, elephant in the room, the immense publicity the case has generated, including constant local and national TV coverage, news programs, websites, and specifically the Your Own Backyard podcast by Chris Lambert. Sanger argued the onslaught of coverage has influenced witness testimony, most specifically Hudson's, who he called the prosecution's star witness. Sanger did not finish his closing argument on Monday. He'll do so Tuesday. That will be followed by a rebuttal from Prevail. Once that's done, closing arguments will then take place in the case against Ruben Flores, who's been charged with being an accessory to the crime. The juries then can begin deliberating immediately after closing arguments are completed. In Salinas, I'm News Channel reporter Dave Alley.